Welcome back to a new episode of Lockstars. My name is Justin.
I'm Jordan.
Let's get started. Anyway, we are back. How you doing, man?
Better than you.
Better than me? Wow. You starting off with the haterade. Why?
I can't hate.
I've been nice to you like all week.
I'm just that great of a guy. I don't know what to tell you.
What are you talking about, bro?
Can't hate.
The people don't think so. They think you have stupid opinions on like Edison format and Japan.
It's a correct opinion.
In Japan.
They're all correct opinions. They're not even opinions. These are facts.
They're not facts.
They are facts. Edison is lame. You can play Edison. That's fine. Still lame. Makes you a lame.
I don't think that's an objective fact, but
maybe I will start playing Edison one of these days and show you how lame it is by winning all the tournaments.
Yeah, we need to start doing those duel videos. That'll be pretty exciting. And then the people can smack your ass around in Edison.
They won't be able to touch me with that.
Anyway. Did you enjoy the 4th of July?
Yeah, it was cool. It was alright.
This was alright. It's the day we celebrate freedom. You know? Freedom to play any format we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess who doesn't have that?
You know who I think would have like bodied people in Yu-Gi-Oh? Thomas Jefferson. I think he would have had like he has like a high skepticism of government. And you know how like I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh players. Well, I don't know if they have high skepticism in government, but you know they're nerds. So, and Thomas Jefferson, I think he was like a real nerd. You know, not George Washington. You're right. He's a general, so he was kind of a Chad. But Thomas Jefferson, he was a real nerd. So I think he would have played Yu-Gi-Oh 100%. But that's me though. Anyway. So, what's the topic for today, man? What's the topic?
Well, we're just talking about the state of the game, what's going to be happening at the NAWCQ.
Why do you call it that?
That's what it's called.
No.
That's literally what it's called.
No, just say Nats. Why do you call it NAWCQ?
That's the name of it.
That's way too many syllables.
That's literally the name of it.
But you could say Nats. That's what it is, though.
It is also the NAWCQ.
What is a full... do you even know the acronym?
Hold on. No, shut up. North American World Championship Qualifier.
North American World Championship. Okay. At least you know the acronym. But, oh, it is North American, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Still called Nats, though.
Yeah, but it's the NAWCQ. That's the literal name. I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's the name. I didn't make the name. I'm sorry.
You know what's crazy? You know what's kind of crazy? Like, I don't think Mexico is included in Nats.
No, it's they have their own in for South America.
Yeah, but isn't that but it's not South America though. It's North American.
I mean, sure, but
they're not. Isn't that crazy though?
But they're not included in that. I mean, I like that's just what it is. I don't know.
Okay,
because they're part of that whole.
No, yeah, that's fine. I was just thinking when
Or I shouldn't I should say Central America, not
Right. No.
South.
Yeah. I know. I get it. But I'm just saying when
What?
I just don't know why they're not included. When certain people say the Mexicans aren't included, there's a problem. But when Konami says it, it's okay. I'm just saying.
That's just the way it's. That's just the way it's been.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying.
Whatever.
I think you know what I'm saying.
But it is part of like the whole Central America bit.
No,
because they're all considered
It's probably easier because it's Spanish speaking.
Exactly.
No, I get it. I know why. I get it. I just find it funny.
I mean, they can come here if they want, I guess.
Wrong. They cannot come here. They cannot come here. That's wrong.
Travel here to play some Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was gonna say something super funny.
It gets canceled, man.
You can't cancel Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat. How you gonna cancel Yu-Gi-Oh, bro? Maybe Konami, but maybe when we get big. Anyway, moving on. So, all right. So, I mean, what specifically about Nats do you want to?
I mean, the whole thing about, well, if you didn't know, we're getting this card called the Moon of the... Well, first, we're getting the Fiendsmith cards. So that's going to be... that's already going to be a problem for Nats. And then, I don't know if you know, there's a card called Moon of the Closed Sky.
Moon of the Closed Sky?
Yes. At least I think that's the name. And they might have changed the name. There's... I don't know. It might be... Moon of the
You know, people do say, like, an open sky, but what does a closed sky mean? Like a bunch of clouds?
I don't know.
Cloudy?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she's like a fallen angel or something. Because the original translation is like with the closed heaven or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the point is, I think her effect is if you're link summoning a link 5 monster, then you can use obviously you use her and then whatever monster your opponent has, right? Or monsters your opponent has, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, but that's not why she's a problem. She's a problem because she's a light fiend. She could have no effect, literally like no effect, and she would still be a problem.
Really?
Yes.
Really? It's that serious?
Yes, because she's a light fiend. Because with the Fiendsmith cards, their Link 1 monster requires a light fiend. And she requires two effect monsters. Mm-hmm. So literally, like, any deck now can, like, have, like, full Fiendsmith combo if they have, like, if they can get 2 bodies on the field.
Interesting.
So the whole point is the full Fiendsmith combo.
Wait, is there no light fiend in the game before her?
Like, no, there is. There's a bunch of light fiends. There's a whole archetype of light fiends.
Right, but what makes her so special?
Because she's generic.
Ah, gotcha. But you say, well, if she didn't have an effect though.
Yeah, but the fact that she's a generic Link 2, she's a Link monster.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's why I was confused. My bad.
So you just have literally like any 2 monsters. They just happen to have. You have a Karibo and a Hanawada, and you have full Fiendsmith combo.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
So basically,
I think
and you could and technically you can, even without that, you can have a full combo and make it like an Appaloosa or a Beatrice or
right. And the Fiendsmiths are the deck to beat, right?
I mean,
and that's
no, like it's Snake Eyes is gonna be the deck to beat.
Oh, gotcha.
Fiendsmith is literally just like 5 main deck cards.
Oh.
Like it's only like they only have 1 main deck monster. The whole point, they're an engine that everybody can run.
How do you feel about engines, like those generic engines like that?
I mean, it's fine to have a generic engine, but like
can it be run as a? But it can be run as a pure deck, right?
No.
Oh no.
No, it's only an engine because it's so small.
Oh, gotcha. Well,
so the whole point is you use the Fiendsmith cards to get into certain combos. Like with Snake Eyes, it all depends how you want to use it. So basically, you can make like a DDD High Wave King Caesar, which basically can beat like Nib and all without your normal summon. You can make an Appaloosa, have like 2, maybe 3 negates on her, all without a normal summon. Specifically with Snake Eyes, it just makes it so you can have, it plays through hand traps way better. You can basically, if you don't open a single Snake Eye card, but open like one Fiendsmith card, you can basically have access to your whole engine, even without your own normal summon. Mm-hmm. And that's why the deck is, that's why that engine is like a little like so ridiculous. It doesn't even lock you into anything. So that's why Nats is just going to be, I mean, it's expected to be like a tier 0 event because of the Fiendsmith cards and Moon of the Close Sky, because it makes the deck so much more powerful, and the deck is already super consistent. It already has like maybe like 15 starter cards, and Fiendsmith just give it like 4 more. So, that's why. But also, it also gives Yubel a big boost. Like Yubel it's a pretty good deck right now, but Fiendsmith just makes it way better because not only can you go into a Beatrice and get your, what is it, Samsara D Lotus into the graveyard, and you can just revive it. It also helps, linking, because it's all, they're all fiends anyway. So it's just a ridiculous thing for the deck, and people are doing all types of things to mix Fiendsmith cards with. Like there's you remember what is it you remember when Lynx first came out in that starter deck? You got that monster that normal summon. It's a Cyberus monster. You normal summon and you summon a level 2 or lower normal monster from the deck. Mm-hmm. So you normal summon that, and you summon Dustin. You summon White Dustin. You remember the Dustin cards?
Yeah.
So White Dustin, he's a light fiend. Mm. So you basically just normal summon that, and then you have full Fiendsmith combo, and you could basically put that into like a Cybers deck or just like a pile deck.
Interesting. That means sounds like Nats is going to be exciting.
Nats is going to be ridiculous. I'm not going to like it. It's going to be very annoying.
Right. No.
People are just they're debating whether there's going to be a hand trap format or a board breaker format, because like Snake Eyes, they can play it through hand traps before, obviously, but now you can you could have a whole handful of hand traps. You might not be able to stop them. Or maybe it will take your whole hand, but you won't have any engine just to stop them. Or you can go for the board breaker approach, where you just let them build their board, and just hope you open Dark Ruler No More and evenly matched. It's just gonna be a free for all because it comes out the weekend of American Nationals. And people are gonna be scrambling, to get those cards, especially on Sneak Peek. So, and we don't even know if we're going to get a ban list.
So you think it's going to be a very toxic national tournament?
Toxic, I wouldn't use that, but it is going to be, ridiculous.
It's going to be very, like, the players are going to be, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Oh my god. Anyway, so you're saying the players are going. It's just going to be a very hard Nats for the players.
Yeah, it's just going to be hard. Right. So we shouldn't that type of thing. First of all, we need a ban list.
What do you think needs? Well, let's talk about that. What do you think needs to be banned?
What needs to be banned? Well, first of all, I think Snake Eye Ash should be limited. Either Snake or maybe Original Sinful Spoil should be banned. But I don't know about that because I think Original it's a fine card. I think Snake Eye Ash should be limited though, or maybe Poplar, or what is it? Diabellstar. She could be limited, perhaps. But what else? There's also King Calamity, which is basically, the turn skipper. Albion, the Sanctifier Dragon, definitely needs to get banned.
That's the fusion?
Yeah, it's a fusion monster that summons 2 monsters, 1 monster each field. No. That card is... Why would you make a card? First of all, it has 3,000 attack. It can't be targeted. And it just summons 2 monsters or 1 monster to each field. And you can't interact with that at all. I can only bell it or DD Crow the target.
Right.
People always keep saying ban what is it called, the Gimmick Puppet. No, because there's 10 other cards you can use. I've seen someone use Christia. I've seen somebody use this thunder type monster. No, just ban Sanctifier Dragon. It doesn't hurt the branded strategy because that's all they use it for. No.
Yeah, I guess you make a good point.
Even the whole point, and this just says a lot about what they're doing to the game, because even the good cards can't aren't powerful against decks like this. Decks or at least the Sanctifier combo and Snake Eyes. Like I shouldn't. I have to Ash, Valor, Droll you, and you still play through, and you still could play through all that. You can't just keep like. And I think that was a big thing when I came back into the game. It just seems like like we make decks more powerful, so we make cards to check that. But then we make those, and then we make more decks more powerful to play past those cards that are supposed to check the previous decks. Everyone can play past Nib. Nib was supposed to be a check, like. But now everybody can play past it. Everybody can play past Ash. It was a point where Ash wasn't even that powerful. Like, remember when Ash came out, it was like, like the best card in the game. It's still technically one of the best cards in the game, but now everyone can just play past it. Like, one Ash isn't going to stop anybody. Now you need, like 2-3 hand traps just to stop a deck, and sometimes that's not even enough for the best decks. But if we don't get a ban list, it's not even just the ban list. They just need to stop trying to make decks like so powerful and then trying to make other cards to fix that, because they're gonna have to make more decks that can play past that. Like it's just not. It's just I'm still gonna play regardless, but it just makes the game. That's why a lot of people are just annoyed at Yu-Gi-Oh right now. That's why Edison is so popular. That's why other legacy formats are so popular. Because nobody wants to, unless you're like ultra competitive, nobody wants to play, like a bunch of mirrors.
Whew, man, that was a lot. That was pretty fair. Man. We'll call this Jordan's Rant Podcast.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't like. It's not that bad. I mean, it is pretty bad, but.
Okay, so
I just want the game to not just feel so disappointing.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, but what can people do to prepare for these decks? This oncoming onslaught.
I mean, to at least prepare for that, I don't think you just gotta build your deck, the best you can and hope for the best. Sometimes you can build the deck like that you want, and you can open like the greatest hand ever, like. But it could come down just like, I'm going second. It could literally just come down to that. Like I've seen people just drawing like gas hands, but they went second, so like they can't really do anything, against like a whole board of like. Negates. Yubel can put up like a negate, a monster effect substitution, Unchained Soul of Rage, which can go into SP, which is a whole other like 2 layers of interruption. Like, do you know it? Like, have you read Phantom of Yubel?
No,
such a custom card. So first of all,
okay, all right. What does that mean again? What does that mean again? Like good, right?
Cut. Yes, it means it's a good card. Yes.
I don't know these terms you kids use nowadays.
A custom card just means it's like really good.
Right. And what else did you say? You said custom, and I think you said something else the other day that the
like
kids.
It's not real.
Yeah. The kids use it slang.
Real.
I don't know, dude.
It just means it's not a real threat. It's like, it's a fake deck. This deck is fake.
Who says that? Do people say
Everybody
that?
says that.
Oh my god!
Literally everyone says it. You're just.
I'm not up on this young lingo.
Right, you're just a loser. Anyway, so what Phantom Yubel does, you can shuffle from your field, hand, or grave, a Yubel monster and a Fiend monster with 0/0 attack, or 0 attack and 0 defense, and then you can just summon it.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically just a contact fusion, right? And then if your opponent activates a monster effect, you contribute it to change that effect. To destroy, your opponent can destroy a Yubel monster from, I think they're same thing. They're a field or deck or hand.
Okay.
So like a substitution it's not really a popular thing. I think there's really only 2, maybe 3 cards that really do it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still a ridiculous effect. You know, it's good cards. I love that card, but I don't know if it should really. I don't know if it should really been a thing, because it's hard to like. First of all, it tributes itself, so the only way to really interact with it is what maybe Called by the Grave, or just any other obviously monster effect negation.
Okay.
But also, it's not even just the Snake Eye decks. It's just like other decks in general. A bunch of degen stuff they can, that they do. Obviously with Calamity and, what else? The Sanctifier combo and, the Gimmick Puppets are coming out. So, there's going to be a Gimmick Puppet, FDK.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. What else?
The Gimmick Puppets already look creepy, so the FTK sounds kind of scary.
All right. Like I didn't even seen the FDK, but knowing they can just FDK is just like, I don't feel like dealing with it.
Right. Yeah. I don't know, bro. I mean, so what cards do you think are very important for any given deck to side deck? You can go into specific ones.
For the NAWCQ.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you just said any given deck, so it's just but
yeah, any given deck, someone's playing in the tournament.
I mean,
or keep it broad.
You can do Droll. You can main it or side it. You probably just want to just main it because the Fiendsmiths are coming out. You could side. You could side Nibs. Obviously, Nibs are going to be. I mean, obviously decks can play past it, but it's still going to be pretty strong. Some people are doing the Angel of Blue Tears combo, where basically you just do Fiendsmith combo and summon Beatrice, send Angel of Blue Tears, and then send whatever trap card you wanna send.
Mm-hmm.
Or you banish Angel of Blue Tears to search any trap card, like any trap card, and then do some other degenerate stuff. So they can side that for when they go first. Some people are doing D-Barrier, just in case they run into Branded or Melodious. But I guess it all depends on what deck you're playing. But I guess in general, you could just side like Hand Traps or like Solemns. I think Solemns are going to be really good, like Solemn Strike and Solemn Warning. Mm-hmm. I mean, not Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment.
Okay.
But it all depends. You could also run monster stealing cards, like Snatch Steal or Mind Control, just in case you run into like an Appaloosa or any other cards that could really like stop your whole combo.
Right. Okay.
But you got to be careful. You obviously can't hit every deck, and you got to make sure you open a good combination of your own engine and cards to stop your opponent. And you also have to consider, you are drawing 6 cards. You have to consider what cards are like useless against a certain deck, or what cards are, because obviously like a card like Ghost Ogre might be good against Snake Eyes to stop IP Masquerena or their field spell, but isn't it really the most ideal? No, maybe not. Do you want to throw a bunch of hand traps at your opponent to see if you can stop them, or do you want to just board break them? It all depends on how your play style and how you feel.
Okay. So you think that top cut? What do you think that top cut's gonna look?
It's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna. If we don't get it balanced, it's gonna be like probably like at least. I suppose it's gonna be probably top 64. So I'd say at least half of it is definitely gonna be Snake Eyes.
Half of it?
At least half.
You think it's going to be that low?
Say again?
So you think it's going to be that low?
Yeah.
Okay. And you think the other half is going to be like, the other 32 is just going to be a mix of...
Maybe. Or maybe it's just be like... Or maybe it's going to be 90% Snake Eyes. Because the deck is just that powerful. Like, I've seen that deck play. You can, like... I've seen it do, like, interrupt, like, a Snake Eye player, like, 5 times. 5 interruptions. Still had a whole combo to do.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
and he went second.
that's insane.
I was upset.
That's absolutely insane.
Like that deck is.
I could say that's really unacceptable.
Yeah, right.
How can I interrupt you 5 times? Right. How can the game be so powerful where I interrupt you 5 times and you still can play?
Right. Now, granted, you still have to be, a little more skilled to, do that, but still, like, a deck shouldn't be able to do that. Like, it's cool it's cool if your deck is, like, consistent and your deck can play past maybe a few interruptions, but I shouldn't be able to, like, hand trap you and have other interruptions from my own deck going first, and you're left with, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 cards, and you still can just full combo like that.
Uh-huh.
That's not fair. That's not, I mean, having a big board to break isn't fun going against either. It might feel good that you can play past all that and win, but, I think it's all just a problem.
It's perspective.
Like, you shouldn't be able to build a big board like that with, like, 5 interruptions, and you shouldn't be able to play past 5 interruptions.
But that's all the same tech, though, right? That's like a mirror match, though.
I mean, it could be a mirror match.
Oh, okay.
Yubel can put up, like, layers of interruption. The new Whitewood Centurion deck can put up layers of interruptions.
Interesting. I mean, it'll definitely be a very interesting match to watch. And what's exciting is going to be right here.
Yeah,
in the great city of Austin, Texas.
Mm-hmm. All right. So if you want to catch us on a feature match, tune in.
I want to see you on a feature match.
Yeah, maybe after we'll comment on it.
You think you get nervous?
Yeah. Who doesn't get nervous?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't get nervous?
Yeah, I guess that's true. You don't want to come off as stupid. Thinking you're making a dumb move.
Right. Yeah. So, but I think what this net is really going to show, like, the state of the game, especially with the whole 1-card combos, especially. I don't think anybody... I mean, 1-card combos are fine, but if they, like, get you... I don't think they should really get you into a whole board, right? Like, what was it? What is it? Terratop? The Terratop 1-card, whole 1-card combo, like, remember Terratop?
Of course, yes.
Like, I think cards like Terratop
Dante.
are fine. If it can get you into a certain, how do I say this? Like, Snake Eye Ash can literally get you into a whole board, with, like, 3, 4, 5 interruptions, literally just that 1 card. But if it, like, actually, I think remember the Wind Witches?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I think the Wind Witch 1-card combo is fine. It just got you into a Crystal Wing. Or yeah, it was Crystal Wing, right? Or whichever that synchro monster was. I think that's fine. Huh? No, Crystal Wing.
Dragon. Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
So, I think that's fine, but you shouldn't be able to put up 5 interruptions off 1 card. You shouldn't be able to do that. No one likes, 1-card combos like that. No, you shouldn't be able to do that. I don't even know how you come up with things like that.
I don't know. It's gonna be. I mean, the next after Worlds is gonna be. Should be very exciting. Do we have another game changing set soon? Another green set?
No, not really. No,
it's probably not until after Worlds.
Probably, yeah. Worlds is gonna be interesting because Snake Eyes is, even though they had their ban, the Snake Eyes is still doing well. Like, I think the latest data it isn't that much data. I think it's 91 decks from 21 tournaments. It shows Yubel as the most represented deck, but Fiendsmith Snake Eye is still, like, winning. That's the crazy part. Like, it has the best, what's they call it? The best transfer? Mm-hmm. Or I forgot the exact wording for it, but that deck, I really thought that deck was gonna be fun. I wanted to play it, but, like, now I'm just, like, annoyed by it. God, they just need, I don't know. I just want to yell at Konami, like, fix your game, dude. Fix your freaking game.
Wow, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff. So I mean, I don't know, but I mean, there's gonna be a lot of fun things happening in that, though. I mean, but
I don't know about that. I don't know about fun.
what do you mean?
I don't know about fun, but like it'll be interesting. It'll be fun to watch, like good players, like duke it out.
You're such a negative Nancy.
I'm not being negative. It's just facts.
Every week we get on here, you're just so negative.
It's just facts. I'm speaking facts.
Oh my god.
Like, what do you expect me to say?
Fun is literally a subjective term.
So you think it's fun to watch like 5 mirror matches of Snake Eyes? Have you seen a mirror match of Snake Eyes? It's literally just like they're throwing hand traps at each other.
It's literally chucking.
Yes, they're chucking an ash at you, man.
You play something, just chucks at your face.
Yes. It's like Valor, Ash. Like, no, come on, dude. Imperm. Like, it's just them saying no.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's fair. But it's what are you gonna do? It's the deck to beat, and they want to make it.
No, yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, it's not like if I see a Snake Eyes mirror match, probably I'm tuning out.
You're tuning out.
Yeah, I'm tuning out until I see something more interesting.
Well, there's just a better Snake Eyes player that could be interesting to watch.
No, sure. Like if it's like players I know, or if it's like they are at like top 16, top 8, then I'll probably watch. But if I see a Snake Eyes mirror match during like Swiss, I'm tuning out. I'm like, no. Obviously, the top cut is gonna be just full of Snake Eye matches.
You want to think? I don't even think Snake Eyes is gonna win Nats.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's gonna, maybe I'll win Nats with not Snake Eyes.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
It has the best chance to win. So.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Cool. I mean,
can't wait for that deck to get hit. So many problems. It just highlights so many problems with the game.
So, I mean, what are you doing to prepare, though? What are you doing to prepare for Nats?
I mean, obviously, I'm looking at OCG lists. I'm watching combo videos of different decks. I'm trying out, different decks. I really want to play Whitewoods, but it doesn't really look like Whitewoods is going to be like that good of a contender. Mm-hmm. Like, it's definitely fun. That deck is fun. Super fun. But I don't think it's really going to be a big contender. Yeah, at Nets. Like Whitewoods Centurion, we do have Calamity, and it can play past, if you play it right, you can't play past certain hand traps. But I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be the deck to bring. I also tried out Ritual Beast. Love Ritual Beast, one of my favorite decks of all time. It could be a deck to worry about, but I don't think, because I really want to play to win. I think I could do. I'm confident I could do pretty well.
You should play Snake Eyes.
I'm not paying for that deck. I'm not, I don't have any of the cards. I have 0 Snake Eye cards. Well, not enough. I don't feel like paying for the deck. On top of that, you gotta pay for Fiendsmith on either at sneak peek prices or the weekend of, which is still going to probably be at or near sneak peek prices.
How much would that would cost? Like a stack?
Probably more.
Oh, really?
Because right now, bonfires are probably like 40, 50s. Wanteds are probably like still 40, 50s. What else? There's still Diabell Star, which is probably like in the 20s, probably. Mm-hmm. On top of that, there's gonna be, there's a bunch of extra deck cards. Like, what is it? That Solid Mangrave card that's like $50. On top of that's gonna be the Fiendsmith cards. Like Fiendsmith. First of all, the Fiendsmith is gonna be it's gonna be a secret rare, so it's probably gonna be $100 easy, maybe $150 on sneak peek.
That's interesting.
So it's probably buying it now. I mean, maybe you're right, maybe a stack, but I'm not paying that much.
No,
I refuse to pay that much for any type of deck.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe if it's like a tier 0 format. But
I don't even know how a lot of players.
I mean, it is a tier 0 format kind of, but I'm not paying for that deck.
I don't even know how a lot of players get that kind of.
I mean, some players borrow the cards, or maybe they just. They legitimately just buy the cards because they just have the money to put up.
Right. But imagine if I guess a lot of them don't go from scratch either.
But the main reason is it's just gonna be hit anyway. There's not really.
Yeah, you play it, and then as soon as you lose, as soon as you go X3, you sell the deck.
I don't mind putting money into the hobby, but I'm not paying that much I'm not paying top dollar just for the deck to just go down in price anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's this is a discussion for another podcast, but maybe. But I think worrying about profiting from Yu-Gi-Oh! When you're not a vendor is really
right. Yeah.
I don't know if delusional is the right word, but
no, yeah, I think we talked about it in the first episode. But yeah, you shouldn't want to try to profit from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it's a hobby. It's not
right. It's fine to invest in your hobby, but don't.
Yeah, but it's an investment in yourself.
Right.
It's
not
not
a finance, bro.
It's not. It's not an investment in cards. It's anyway. It's a discussion.
Don't become
for
Jake Paul.
Another podcast. Huh? Oh, don't become Jake Paul.
Yeah.
It
or
makes
Logan
money.
Paul, whichever. I don't know.
It makes money in everything.
But I think, just we have to wait till after Nats, because we'll definitely get a ban list after Nats, and then we'll probably see what Worlds is going to be like, because obviously they kind of combine the ban lists for Worlds.
Right. We gotta go to Worlds, man. We got a plan for that. When is it?
It's in
September.
September. It's usually in August, but it's at the beginning of September this year.
Yeah, we got a plan for that. It's gonna be in Seattle, the Coffee State.
The Coffee State, is that what it's called?
Actually, I said that I misspoke. I meant Washington. Washington. Seattle's obviously not the state, but Washington's the state.
Okay.
But no, they don't call it the Coffee State.
Okay, good. Cause
I only say it's,
I can't respect your state for calling it Coffee State.
Yeah, but Seattle's big on coffee. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay,
it's weird. You're weird. You're a weird state.
This is the state of Washington, man. I heard it gets really gloomy there, though. I don't know why they chose that and not Miami or something. A more happier. Well, they have a lot of hurricanes, though. I don't know, but
I don't know if I like seeing a bunch of fake people on playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
What?
A bunch of people who just build themselves like Legos in Miami.
Oh, I get. Anyway, that's not the. It's a whole nother discussion. But oh my god, stop! What are you doing? I
didn't do anything.
I saw you make that face.
What face? That's my face.
Stop making the face. I see you, bro. I see you. I'm looking at the camera right now.
I don't know, bro. I think you're looking at yourself and you're just being weird. I don't know.
No. The people can see you, bro. The people. I have you on the main camera.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about, bro? All right. Anyway.
So.
Jinx.
Don't do that. Were you 5? Stop it. Anyway.
Cool. Okay. You got anything else?
No, I think that's it. I think I'm done with my rant about the state of the game and the name of the tournament. The NAWCQ.
I'm gonna call it Nats. I'm not gonna say that many syllables, bro.
Oh, okay. It's not my fault. You're stupid, but all right,
bro.
You can't speak.
It's not my fault. You're not concise in your words. I told you don't know how to communicate correctly.
But that's what it's called, though. You're mad because I call it. Was you mad? What? You want someone to call you what? Jay?
People do call me Jay. They call me JJ.
Oh my god.
Bozo.
Disgrace. Disgrace.
I'm not gonna say that many.
It's like a pet name Slickback. You gotta say the full thing. You gotta say the whole name.
What? That's not even the whole name.
The NAWCQ.
That's not the whole name, though.
That's what it's called, though.
It's called Nats.
It's not called Nats. It's not called. You call it Nats.
Everybody calls it Nats.
I call it NAWCQ.
Why? I don't know why you do. I think it's very pretentious.
I'm an intellectual.
That's literally the opposite. Intellectuals actually know how to communicate.
It's crazy.
And they know when to keep things concise and when they can talk.
I like how you said that. I like how you said that like somebody asked. I'm like, you really said that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
I had to disprove your ridiculous statement.
Anyway, I want everybody to go have fun at Nats. Don't. It's gonna suck. It is gonna suck. But tune in anyway.
But embrace the suck. Embrace it.
No.
Yes.
No. Pause.
Embrace the suck.
No.
Embrace
No,
it.
not.
I want you guys to embrace the suck.
I'm gonna be the winner. Make sure you guys clip this. I want everybody to clip this. I'm gonna be the winner at Nats.
I hope our friends clip it, and then they send you back when you lose in the final game.
I'm gonna be. I don't care how it's gonna go down. I'm gonna be the winner.
You better win. You better win, bro. I'm trying to go to Worlds for the free.
I'm gonna be the winner at Worlds too.
You're gonna be the winner of Worlds.
Yeah.
Okay. I
was
mean,
hoping to be the first, American winner. But
we can have back. There's nothing wrong with back-to-back American winners.
you're right.
It gives us pride as a country. It's one more thing that makes us better than every other country.
And if we don't, if that's when I'll buy some Snake Eye cards. Even though
you win the world tournament.
No, if I win, if I go to the World, maybe that's when I'll buy the Snake Eye cards. But right now, no. I don't like that deck. I don't feel like buying that deck. No.
If it's gonna be the deck to beat, you cross that bridge when you get there. But you have to. It's gonna be a huge discussion with the other qualifiers for Worlds.
Right.
With the other American qualifiers, but well, anyway, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Keep a lookout for more videos. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and press that notification bell to be notified to get more videos. And we have some of our videos posted on Rumble, so make sure you go follow the Rumble channel. And we're gonna start doing these live pretty soon. Probably on Discord, Twitch.
You can hear the facts I speak in real time.
Can you stop interrupting me? I'm trying to promote ourselves.
Did you forget that's the one Larry commented for you to stop interrupting me? Did you forget that? All right then.
Anyway. We'll catch you guys here next week. Appreciate it, guys.
Deuce.